Yes, we did it. We are going to Bilbao. Despite all the hype and all the pre-match nerves, it turned out to be a textbook victory in the end, with Vicaria rarely tested. The conditions were difficult as expected, and even though the rain was pouring, the groundsman decided to water the pitch just for extra measures. That was nice of him. Clearly Bodø were going to have the advantage, they were going to be more comfortable on this pitch, but at the end of the day, they still had to find a way to break down a pumped-up pairing of Romero and Van der Ven, and that wasn't going to be easy. Nothing was getting past those boys. After an hour of play, it was clear we were heading to Bilbao, in my opinion. The first goal was always going to be enough, but by the time Porro fluked in the second, it was done and dusted. It was another solid European performance without doing anything spectacular, which just goes to show these players can do it, at least against the lesser teams. Thankfully, we're up against another lesser team in the final, and who would have thought we'd be playing United in a final with us both sitting 16th and 15th in the Premiership table. It's been a crazy season for sure, and it's not quite over yet. That's right, Arsenal, we've still got something to play for. There's time for another twist or two yet though this season, and only last week we lost Bergvall and then Maddison to injuries, so if we're going to do this, we're going to have to do it on grit and determination. I think that's going to be the key difference between the two teams that have lacked quality and form this season. Who will want it more? Of course, we've beaten them 3 times already this season, so the players will have that psychological advantage and belief. Why can't we make it 4 out of 4? Come on, you Spurs! As for entertainment value for the match last night, I'd give it 7 out of 10. It was a comfortable victory, but it wasn't great viewing to be honest, as Spurs never really pushed more than they had to, and in all fairness, the conditions made it difficult for any football to really flow. Of course, that didn't matter, it was all about the victory. Standout players? It has to be Romero and Van der Ven, I think. They made it difficult for Bodø to get much of a sniff on goal. But to be fair, it was a pretty well disciplined performance from everyone. Nothing Spursy to report. So the next match, we are home to Palace on Sunday, and maybe the knowledge of making the final will give the players that extra freedom to express themselves, you never know. Or maybe it'll just be another shit show in the Premiership. We'll see. Come on, you Spurs.